Gemini, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel. And Gemini, this is your Zodiac reading for the next 7-ish days. Please do also check out your Rising Moon and Venus readings. Okay, I'm going to lay out my giant tarot, lay out a card from my giant tarot deck. Whoa, okay, now I was going to pull it from the top, but apparently this card wants to come out. And we have the Emperor, Gemini. I'm sorry, it's like Spirit went bloop and pulled the card right out. So we have the Emperor. The Emperor is a mature energy. It is the King of Kings, someone who's very responsible, takes care of business, not afraid to make decisions, could maybe be a little bossy. I believe the Emperor is ruled by Aries. But yeah. So is this you? Energy that you are showing now? Are you being a little bossy? Or Gemini, could this be an indication of maybe some characteristics that you're being encouraged to, characteristics that you're being encouraged to emulate, or, you're being encouraged to act more like the Emperor. Okay. Now, Gemini, your animal card is the Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So this is a very spiritual card, okay? Very, very spiritual. You have a way of knowing. And so you're also being encouraged to spend more time in quiet reflection, Gemini, in the next week. Maybe, I just heard reflecting on your navel. Maybe reflecting on your life purpose, your goals. I don't know, just maybe trying to get more in touch with spirit. Because it's saying, trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. To me, that's like, is that clairvoyance? I can't remember all the clairs. But yeah, get closer to your clair, whatever that is. And then we have trust. Let's look this up. Are we supposed to trust more, trust less? Let's see what the message is, Gemini, for the next 7-ish days. Okay. You'd be wise to be watchful and trust no one at this time, Gemini. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. And this does say some more solitude. So both of these cards are saying that you need solitude. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. That's definitely an Emperor trait. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, mutual agreement. Oh, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you really can be. Okay, so you're supposed to watch out for someone, and then someone, that may not be trustworthy, and then also someone is going to come to you and need to tell you something, and they need to be able to trust you with that knowledge. Fascinating. Okay, so we do have 2 cards on introspection, quiet time, getting in closer touch with yourself, your intuition. And also with trust, I think you're being encouraged to kind of pull away from someone or to watch out for someone. I will let you know, if this is in your circle of friends, if someone's been making like snarky comments, that kind of thing, then that could be the person. Whoa. We have the 10 of Cups, the World, and the 2 of Wands. So in the next 7-ish days, let's look and see what we got here. The 2 of Wands, it's making a decision, making a choice, trying to find balance. Do you need to make a decision about someone maybe who's lost your trust? And stand firm? Yeah, because this is like, isn't saying trust. This is saying there's someone that you shouldn't be trusting right now. And so I feel like I feel like you already know, Gemini. And so if there's someone, like if you're in a relationship and you know you can't trust this person, I see you faced with a decision. And this is about travel, so I would say a decision about whether to stay or whether to go. And again, it's about taking a path. So which path should you take? Should you take the path where you try and work it out with this person, or where you go by yourself? The feeling that I'm getting is that you need to trust your intuition. What does it just say here? Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. I feel like you've been knowing that someone does not have your best interests at heart. Okay? And yeah, and you know, and I think you need to choose another path. I think when you choose that path, and you honor yourself, you know, we have the world, we have you like graduating, moving forward with an accomplishment. And I think the accomplishment is listening to yourself, trusting your own judgment, making a move. With the Ten of Cups, you'll have happiness. Will it be you in another relationship? Could be. Will it be you on your own? Whatever your idea of happiness is. But I do see some type of relationship ending. If it's a romantic relationship, you may end up in a new situation here where happiness will be a family, if that's what your idea of family is. Or if it's a job, you could end up in a really beautiful, joyous, you know, loving place where you just feel really comfortable and happy. I mean, you could start your own business, and this is where you're the most happy. Yeah, so interesting, Gemini. So I do see a breakdown. I see you taking a path of trusting your intuition. So I think the message here is, if you feel like, here's the deal. It could be a relationship. Someone could be talking shizmit about you, or cheating on you. Like if it's a friendship, talking about you. If it's a love relationship, cheating on you. If it's a job, they could be totally not honoring what they told you as far as how much you'd be paid or what you'd be doing. And so you're being encouraged. Trust your intuition. You know this isn't right, because the trust card says you should not be trusting someone right now. And I feel like you're going to here make a decision to trust yourself. You're going to bust a move, make a decision, take responsibility for this, and you're going to end up in like a really good spot. I can tell you that right now. And then we have Angel card 505, a sign to surrender to change, take a leap of faith, and adapt to the change. Yeah, like you may be afraid to, if it's a job, it's like, well, you know, but still it pays the bills. Yeah, but you know, it's killing you silently. And if it's a relationship, it's like, well, I don't know, I don't really have proof. Or if it's a friendship, it's time. You have to take a leap and adapt. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, basically. Okay, let's go ahead now. Gemini, do be thinking of your question. Okay, some disclaimer language. 2 cups of coffee, I may shake a little. I am definitely not trying to do any kind of thing. Another thing, this is hard work. My hand gets tired. Plus, sometimes it bumps the board, or it ends up over here, and I may kind of try and just get it back over the star. But swear to God, you guys, I am not trying to influence this at all. Okay, I'm trying to leave it in the middle with no movement, and I don't want it to hit the board, so let me get it. Okay. Gemini, the answer is no. And this was freaking crazy. At first it did a circle, then it kind of started to do yes, then it started doing a circle again, and I was like, my arm's getting tired, and then it did no. So, Gemini, the answer to your question is no. So, please do give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you next week, Gemini. Thanks. Bye-bye.